Okay, ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome back. I would say to the viewpoints, but I don't fully know what I'm going to title this. Just to let you know, I am playing Madden at the same time of recording this, so my head will be from here to here. Trying to play Madden at the same time. Just to let you know, again, I guess updates or whatever else. Like I said before in the previous 2 videos, all these albums coming out hopefully within this year. I could not tell you why they would not come out within this year, other than, like I say, so busy with, again, schoolwork with recovery credits and possibly getting, not college transcripts, but, applying to colleges and waiting for that and working wherever else I might end up working in the next few months, regardless of making music for music or not. Because I do want to go work a regular job, but I want to do it to where I don't need the money which I'm getting. I'm just doing it for the experience. That doesn't mean I'm not accepting the money of which I'm getting, legally paid for with my job. It just means that, if I were to quit that job, that money was just side money. It's not money that I absolutely needed to be able to take care of myself and stuff like that. I hope that makes sense for y'all to understand. And that's just my big point of it. At least from the rapper side, at least from not just the rapper side, but from the multi-talented side of who I am about the career paths which I know are out there for me to do. It's just the fact being, if I were to go out there and work a not regular 9 to 5, but a regular, regular job at Publix, Wendy's, wherever, my point there is that money is just side money for to get that experience and to be able to relate to those working class people in those areas of you could say expertise, and stuff like that. But that's not the main money. To where if I didn't get a paycheck, I'm completely, messed up financially for however long. No, it's just side money for, it's just side money. It's just like a little extra bonus on the side. Whatever. I hope y'all understand the logic behind that, honestly. Because I do want to be able to relate to some of those people who do work those jobs and go through whatever stresses and pains they do go through. I do want to be able to do that. So, and I got a lot of people I really want to be able to help within the next more than within the next 5 years, but within long term in my life. I've got a lot of people, a lot of families that I want to help. A lot of families, a lot of kids, a lot of communities I really want to help. Rebuild, rebrand, and reestablish themselves. Just just do all that really great community service work with a lot of neighborhoods. With a lot of schools and so forth and so forth. And I got a lot of good plans. I'm not even joking. A lot of good plans. Like, that's partially what the Low Income Project is all about. It's about going into low income neighborhoods, low income schools, and totally donating however much they need, and as well being hands-on with hopefully putting on the gloves, putting on a hard hat, and hopefully helping construct and build some of these structures for the kids, of whether it's new desks, whether it's just like whatever it God1st cleanly and appropriate is, of which they need to continuously help their growth and development, And I can assure you that, when I note to all the kids that I've talked to about, buying administrations before, what that meant was, there's a lot of administrations in schools who are not doing their jobs whatsoever. And I know that because, again, I read school reviews because I am an ambassador, and I am the ambassador of Nice High School, the ambassador of Valley Ridge Academy, the ambassador of the entire St. Charles County area, the ambassador of Nocatee. I'm the ambassador of a lot of things. And you're probably like, what makes you the ambassador of any of this stuff, and how many people actually know you as that? Well, around Nice, pretty much the entire school knows me as that. Around Nocatee, few people, not a ton. But what makes me the ambassador of all these things is just because how much I love and support and encourage all the time, Stuff like that, and again, how much I rep it in the music. Stuff like that, and again, want to do all this great community service work, to continuously, get these great efforts, where they need to be for the betterment of the community, and so forth and so forth. But buying administrations mean is that, if I had to take the administration or whoever to court to get them fired or to get them to do their job more properly, understanding what's on the line, I will. Because you'd be amazed how many school reviews I've read where they tell you over and over again about how the teachers don't care, the deans don't care, the principal doesn't care, or they're all mean, and how multiple bullying reports over and over and over again are going completely just sliding under the rug, not being taken care of, and majority of our school systems are absolutely failing our kids. When I say failing them, towards like the character counts thing, a lot of schools, a lot of counties, they don't have that. Don't even try to chase after it. Don't even try to enforce it whatsoever. They have their own models, but they still, again, don't try to enforce it whatsoever. One of the top things that I look at myself as, I try what I can to help all these kids every single day at Allen D. Neese High School with mentorship, with helping them understand their work better, and other good stuff like that, relating to their family lives, their personal lives, trying to help them out with that, the absolute God-first, clean and pure, honest, appropriate best that I can. I love the kids, I care about the kids, and I would die for the kids. Say that in the majority of music, it's still factual today, I would take it to my grave. So forth and so forth. One of my biggest points here is, so many schools are absolutely failing our kids, and it's utterly a shame and a disgrace. Especially to know you went to school for God knows how many years for that degree and you're still failing at your job. Something's really, really wrong there. At least if you were to ask me. Something's really, really wrong there. You went to school all those years, and you may tell me you still are failing at your job. Like, if you literally would to, like, you took a school survey, or whatever you took, you take, about the rate of how well you're doing your job, the problems, the perks, the, compliments, and it's more towards, you stink, you're not doing this, you're not doing that, oh, I reported this, but this never happened. The evidence, again, for majority, if not all, the career paths and the job offers and whatever else words you want to put there. Again, ladies and gentlemen, again, the evidence is literally right there. The proof is in the pudding. You can make some of it up, but a majority of it's right there. It's right there for you to analyze, dissect, and then go from there with how you want to hopefully clean it up and start a better tomorrow. One of the top reasons why I'm so passionate about working in as many schools as they God first permit me to work in, I want to help clean up the infrastructure from top to bottom. And for me, if that takes, especially if I have enough money at the time through rapping and through whatever else, if I had to sue an administration for whatever damages they're doing amongst their job with the mishandling of whatever it is, of course they'll get, at least from what I mean, again, depends on what's documented from what's not. If it's been documented that this has been multiple times that you've not done anything about what you should have done, then we might need to have a serious discussion, because I don't really want to have to take anybody to court to get order and justice truly served, but I can assure you, darn straight assure you, God is my judge and witness on this. Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior on this. Where, I know that as much as I would love to go off to college and come back 4 years, whatever, and get planted at whatever school they permanently put me at, or whatever the case is. These kids, America's youth, the future of everything God first great in this country and in this world. These kids, if not all of them, a majority of them, need somebody like me, if not exactly me, right now in their lives. Which is one of the top reasons why, like I said before, I'm so passionate about volunteering. I want to be there for your mental health, health, for your emotional health, for your spiritual health, for whatever God first appropriate mentorship I can do for you. Period. I want to be there to help cheer you up. I want to be there to help cheer you on, help you believe in yourself, help you understand how much you have a bright future ahead of you, the potential you have, the charisma, the charm, the dedication. It's all there. You just have to, again, find those opportunities to continuously, put your best foot forward to execute them and own your talents. It's not overall hard. Some steps will seem hard, but again, overall, it's definitely Jesus above all worth it. And I don't fully know what's actually the subject I was supposed to talk about was football, actually, but then I ran off on this. It's overall okay either way, but again, I hope that these school systems start taking the absolute best care of the kids, faculty, and staff as they God first possibly can. There's a reason why I've recorded songs titled School Family, School Legacy, School Home. I understand not everybody is going to give a darn about the next man. That is evidently clear. Evidently clear. But one of the top things that I stand for and that I am on this earth to live for and die for is the fact being to at least try to help you have some type of, if not love and respect, at least some type of care for your neighbor. Do everything, no matter what it is. Because just like we have this week we have like Kindness Week or something like that at our school, Allen D. High School, by the way, repping. Even though we got something like that going on, shout out God bless to one of our members on the student council for bringing that up and for creating the posters for it. Beautiful, beautiful. Applaud her very much. I said it before. I've literally said it before. I want all you kids to be happy at whatever school you go to. I really do. And if you feel like you need to just do virtual school in order to get by or, something like that, I want you to be happy. I want you to be happy with inner peace and contentment and so forth and so forth. So if you don't like the school you're at, especially if you are around St. John's, or I guess in the whole state of Florida, if you don't like the school you're at and you can't move, try to invest in, or look into better yet, doing FLVS for how many classes you might want. You might end up getting so ahead you end up graduating a year or two early. But definitely do what you can to own not just your high school career the way you want to, your middle school career, and I guess even your elementary school career. Just do what you gotta do to hopefully not fall into the same negative trends as others around you who, again, have somewhat bought into, again, the fakest atmosphere of life, and thus for living life with absolutely no purpose and no care in the world about who they affect and who they offend. You need to care about who you affect and who you offend with everything you do. Absolutely everything. One of the top things that I preach and teach and mentor and try to embody every day of my life is caring who am I offending each and every day. Some kids, and I can't fully tell you where we get it from other than some of the rap songs that we listen to. Some of our parents, we get it probably from too. We get it from a lot of different sources, more than just some of the music that we listen to. And it's more than just rap, but it's definitely primarily rap as well. Again, God bless everybody. I hope everybody listens to this and other videos and gets the inspiration that you need to hopefully, build your better tomorrow. Build your legacy. Because, ladies and gentlemen, again, it's not hard. I just gave a speech last Wednesday. It's not hard. Start treating others the way you want to be treated. Especially you kids. You kids, whatever age you are. Middle school, high school, elementary. You are the future of everything God first great in this country, in this world. And you have the power, the charm, the potential. You have it all to accomplish God first, whatever it is that you want to, end up accomplishing to create that better tomorrow for everybody and anybody which you want. So forth and so forth. Take care. God bless. I love y'all. More music coming soon. More videos coming soon. God bless.